Okay, so today we're going to watch something very interesting. It's called Danemon's Monster Hunt at Shojoji. It's a Japanese cartoon from 1935, directed by one of the people who invented manga, right? Or anime as a concept, as an entity. So this is very interesting because in my mind, because I don't know these things, I'm not a specialist. I had no idea. I hadn't even considered that Japanese animation would be older than World War II, because in your mind, in the UK anyway, and where I grew up, in our schools we're almost taught basically this version of history, that yeah, Japan was very advanced, but it was only after World War II that it became super, you know, this futuristic place that it is now. And before, it was very traditional. So you don't think of it as having, you know, a film industry or cartoons or all of these things. But obviously, that's completely untrue and extremely prejudiced and quite ignorant. And I'm happy to admit that. Anyway, let's begin. Manga! There you go. I talked about manga. It's the first word that was there that I understood, because I can't read kanji script. So this is based on kabuki theater, which is a form of Japanese theater. Beautiful town. So people are gathered around the castle, near the castle, to examine something. So that's our hero, I think. Now, in kabuki theater, from what I understand, they move in three forms. So, first is the body, right, which indicates where they're going and how they're moving. Then it's the arms, which shows what they want to do, and then the face, which on stage creates this artificial zoom effect. Because you see this person is walking and he's acting, and then he's moving his head. It creates this artificial zoom effect, just like what's happening here. So he moved somewhere. He motioned to take his clock out, and he's using his eyes to look at the clock and tell the time. And other things. I don't understand Japanese, so I don't know what he was saying. I'm free to speak over this. No problem. So they have him walking in a... First he walks, then he stops, and he moves his head, right? Now he's walking again. Stops. He's moving his arm. See, it's like the legs, arms, and head, they all move independently, like one by one, separately, at separate instances. Look at that. See, they had doorbells in 1935 in Japan. Did you know that? I didn't. They didn't have doorbells in 1935 in London, that's for sure. Okay, so he's entered the palace, the castle. is quite something. I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh, oh. This is just like those traditional pictures you see.
これはいかがなされたんだ？化け物のために。心配めさるなよ。
Okay, so he's decided to rescue her.
これはまあ、ありがとうございます。
She's a demon of some description. A witch, perhaps. She's hypnotized him, that's for sure. Can our hero get himself out of this? So that's some kind of spirit helping him. Or not. So he's been cursed with baldness. Or not. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on. So these are raccoons. That's their leader. Now they're going to eat. The band, the raccoon band. Interesting because they have Western weapons, a violin and a trombone. It'd be interesting to know why. Okay, so he's managed to get out of sheer strength of will. Okay, so they've decided to transform into bandits. Our hero is going to fight the raccoons. There you go. Bang, bang, bang. Turned into a stone. Tanuki! Just like in the Super Marios. You know, in the Tanuki in Super Mario turns into a wooden statue. Tanuki turned into a stone. So he's collecting his rewards. No, he's very pleased with what happened. Wonderful.